But a new major point of contest is opening up, and that is in Tasmania's salmon industry, which is a hugely profitable, crucial food industry for Australia. I mean, go to the supermarkets, check the salmon on the shelves, and it almost certainly came from Tasmania. The industry is worth around $1.3 billion, and its loss wouldn't only be felt by salmon eaters, but the whole state of Tasmania. How serious is the problem with this potential shutdown of the Tasmanian salmon industry, and what do Tasmanian residents think of it?
It's incredibly serious, and Tasmanians are very concerned about the potential cancellation of this industry. As you said, over $1 billion in worth. And the particular harbour that they're protesting, the Macquarie Harbour, which the EDO alongside Bob Brown and the Australia Institute successfully lobbied Environment Minister Tanya Plibersek to put a review into it, even though that the changes that they are requesting have been done by industry already. This is entirely a ploy to delay and eventually cancel and frustrate investment. And investors in Australia in general are low in confidence, productivity is down, and we simply cannot be wasting our taxpayer money giving groups such as the EDO or fellow travellers like Environmental Justice Australia these tax dollars to more or less cancel jobs in our most profitable industries.
Well, I wrote about this myself back in October for The Spectator, where Environment Minister Tanya Plibersek was lobbied to fund a breeding program for the species of skate, which is found only in Tasmania's Macquarie Harbour. Now, the skate is the reason activists want to close the salmon farms in the first place. These farms, they claim, impact water quality, a claim which the salmon industry, of course, denies. Now, there is a suspicion that the salmon farms are only agitating a problem that was created by the hydro stations, which significantly alter the flow of water to the area. But we've got, Buckley's chance of anybody going after virtuous green hydro. Do activists have a point about wanting to protect areas like this and the skate, or is this more of an excuse being used to shut another industry down?
We always want to protect our biodiversity and our native species. However, you just have to look at recent history to understand that this is not of the utmost genuine concern of these activists. These activists are simply ideological and want to cancel industries which hardworking Australians work for. Hardworking Australians in the salmon industry, in coal mines and in gas projects are paying for these activists to cancel their own jobs. It's absolutely ludicrous.
I agree with you. Look, Ms Plibersek is being pulled around the issue on this by Labor's relationship with the Greens and also the Tasmanian state, which Labor kind of wants to pick up at the next election. She said, and I quote, "We know the key threats remain poor water quality in Macquarie Harbour from agriculture, hydro operations and climate change," end quote. She had to slip that little climate change one in there at the end, otherwise we wouldn't know it was Tanya Plibersek saying it. But you noted that activists, they managed to get their hands on a review. Do you think, what's your opinion? Do you think they'll actually manage to shut the industry down, or will this likely result in more fees, more charges, more restrictions that pretty much funnel money back into the green activist coffers?
I believe in the latter. I believe that because the process is the punishment, they're going to increase red tape, increase regulations in general, increase maybe taxes, and this will just slowly strangle the industry when red tape is already at record high across the country. And this will just add on more red and green tape onto already suffering Australian businesses.